Okay. This birth chart is for jelly beans, like totally. Okay, I usually don't give that shit up. Okay. You're a sun in Sagittarius in the 12th house Sagittarius, which makes you a nicer person than most of the people who've gone from this apple tree. But, and more psychic, I suppose. More, and, okay. You are a Capricorn Rising, which you might come off very serious and reserved and, like professional. But, which they really have pretty faces. I think the goat looks really pretty, the Capricorn people. And then, you have Moon in Scorpio. They are the stalkers, or they're just the really good researchers. I think they're really good researchers. I think they are. And, yeah. And, those kind of people, like, an example, they'll stalk everybody in your life and try to befriend them or something and just, I don't know, just, like, take over for some reason. The Moon Scorpio people. But whatever's clever. Your Mercury's in Sagittarius is how you think communicate. Your third house is in Pisces, so you have water hands, creative hands, spiritual hands. If you read any stories or something like that, your Venus is in Sagittarius. Ew, I'm calling the police. You're like Ariel Little Mermaid. Ariel Little Mermaid is so inconsiderate of her best friend Flounderfish. She didn't consider taking him with her. She didn't consider her family. She just dropped them all just to gamble with life for some legs and gave up her really talented, cool voice she can find a use for it. So she just took that for granted and wanted to go meet this shallow Cancer sign Eric from The Little Mermaid to be welcomed to his home and have him feed her and treat her like she's family. He didn't even need her to talk or have a voice. He's so shallow, Cancer, and stuff like that, to welcome her in. So you really just want to be with somebody who wants to keep things moving in a relationship. You don't like to be stagnant, and you usually have a backup in relationships. Once you drop somebody, you already have a backup because that's just how it is. And you have Venus in the 12th house, so you treat everyone like they're your soulmate and stuff. If you have Venus in your 12th house, the 12th house ruled by Pisces, the unconditional lover, the forgiver, and that's groovy. And also, it's your sun sign is conjunct in there, I suppose. Oh my goodness. So, okay, sorry, I'm long-winded and boring. Okay, your Mercury is in the 11th house of friendship, I suppose, and social media and how you explain things. Okay. Let's see if you have anything in their third house. No, it's just Pisces. Okay. So you might come off as someone who's serious, Capricorn Rising, and then your third house in Pisces, you could work with people like patients and, visual people or whatever, and you have the understanding language of heaven. You could, you have a compassionate way of talking to people and stuff. And you could be a guru teacher in those clothes and those voices or whatever. I'm just saying stuff. Your Venus is in the Sagittarius and considered a person who just wants to go marry a foreigner or whatever. Or you want your partner to travel with you and stuff like that. Like your Mars is in Scorpio. So this is the most jealous, violent placement of them all. The most narcissistic placement of all. No offense. If you get mad, angry, or whatever, you have an a way of getting mad that is just evil. Getting revenge against somebody or something. But it's also Mars in the upward ruler house, Aquarius, that rules. But it's your 11th house in Scorpio, so you come off as emotionally serious with your friends. You probably just don't mind cutting anybody and everybody out of your life after you learned everything from them, because your Venus is in Sagittarius. You just treat everybody like they don't exist after you think it's time to end or something. If that is the way you do. But you still have Mars in 11th house, which means you do want to put your effort and willpower into becoming a friend with somebody. If you're wanting to fight with them, you rather treat them, give them the medicine that they gave you. So make them learn their lesson in that way. And how you get mad at probably eliminates how you are trying to make other people suffer or whatever. If you're Mars and Scorpio, whatever, it will retract to you will learn how to want to and know how to disarm other people in an environment like the social media and stuff, and about about a bunch of weirdos that you are fighting with. And you'll anyways, already I have that understanding language of compassion in Pisces and of the waters of that. So it could balance that stuff that Saturn rules Aquarius and Capricorn. I mean, yeah. So those houses, and there will be lessons that you'll have to learn, and you probably already did, and you'll learn how to use your aggression and sexual expression more wiser, I suppose, if you want to say that, and more knowledgeable, more logical in how you deal with your anger. And to keep your composure, you probably do. Your 5th house is in Taurus. Your Lilith is in Aquarius. That actually means, is what I say, and it's in the 2nd house. And Lilith is like the first wife of Adam. It's like, fuck you, Adam. I'm tired of sucking your banana. I'm going to go. Why don't you just cut off your own ribcage and do that to your own banana? Leave me alone. I'm independent. I want doing this myself. And then that, kind of expression. And your Lilith is in Aquarius. Lilith is the rebellious sides to everybody, and it's the sexual arrogance that you have. And if it's in Aquarius, you would go outside the coloring box of having a multiple orgasms, giving someone multiple orgasms, like it's a relational sign as Aquarius for other people, humanitarian. So it would give you that kind of ability, multiple orgasms, whatever. And it's in the 2nd house of like your money. People are gonna be like, ew, you owe me $5. Quit acting like I stole your phone or something, because I didn't. And you'll just be kind of a petty person with the value of your money and relationships, and just these weird ways for some reason. If that's what I would say about Lilith and Tauruses. I love Tauruses. That's my favorite sign of all signs, I guess. But if it's Lilith and Taurus, that is not a placement of Taurus you want to see people have. I don't like it. I like Mars and Taurus. It is the polarity of Mars and Scorpio. They really know how to handle anger. Mars and Aquarius really are a good influence on people and how they express their anger, or what they're going to deal with it. For other people, they like to disarm people's fights, keep cool, be friends. Mars and, well, anyways, you don't have Mars and Taurus, so I don't have to explain that, but it's just like God chose the ox to spread his anger and control it on the lands that he told it to, or whatever. He didn't choose the scorpion eagle. He didn't choose that chaotic, revengeful, seeking untold ruler. He didn't choose the human Aquarius, egotistical, manic loser, or the narcissist Leo lion, aggressive, threatening sign. He didn't choose that. He chose the ox, Taurus. He chose the stable person, So, yeah. And even if Aquarius is the upworld ruler, your Mars is in that environment. So you'll learn your lesson in your underworld behavior, demonic behavior, whatever. You do have Pluto in Libra. Your Pluto's in Libra. It is in the 9th house of philosophy and the view of God and preaching your higher learning skill stuff. And then your 9th house is in Virgo. So before you go to bed, you're going to be analyzing things and keeping things clean. You're probably obsessive compulsive while you're in your head. You probably, you know, when you wake up, you're probably going to have to take some kind of drug or something to freaking get yourself back to a state of mind to just alter your state of mind, because your third house is in Pisces. Instead of having ninth house Pisces, when people go to bed, they take something to go to sleep with. You know, don't go to a Judy Garland life when she takes uppers to be up because they were forced on her while she was a star or whatever, and then they forced downers on her to go to sleep and Kelly pills and all this bullshit, you know. And people, when they used to go to bed, they take like same pills and go to bed as 9,000 Pisces or something like that, which is ridiculous. Don't do that. But yours is probably when you wake up and when you go to bed, because it's like, you know, how your mind is working and stuff. What did I say was in your ninth house? Good God. It was your Pluto. Okay, so your Pluto in Libra is in the ninth house. Okay, so you don't like to go to bed alone, but obviously ninth house Virgo means you probably can't sleep with your one eye open if somebody was around you, because that's kind of like a fourth house Virgo person of comfort, and fourth house is the house of home, the place where you do your duties and stuff that you don't really get credit for doing, that you put all this work into or whatever, or just to comfort yourself or all your stuff. And your fourth house is in Aries. That means you probably have an aggressive mother who wanted to put you into sports and stuff, and it makes you kind of like a tomboy at home. Like, you'll go hunting for your food and have a bonfire. You could survive in making yourself comfortable, you know. Your 10th house is in Libra, which is like the marriage monogamous person. Your moon is there, and your Uranus is there. Uranus is in Scorpio. Your moon is in Scorpio. It is in the 10th house, Libra, which everyone's going to see. A beautiful person. A person who posts something with somebody, like if you have a picture with them, people are going to be like, are y'all married yet? Are y'all really married? Y'all are such a good couple. And you're like, no, it's just a picture of my friend. And then, or it is something that you like to put on display, is somebody you're with or whatever. Like, you would be marriage monogamous, serial marriage monogamous, like you'll be in marriage and not a marriage, and they'll give you opportunities to be married, kind of thing. Because 10th house is a thing that, you know, a hardworking, like, cameras and stuff. I'm not making any sense. Oh my God. But having Pluto in Libra in the 9th house before you go to bed, a secret sexual partners before you go to bed. And then you wake up all like a happy, peace loving Pisces or whatever. So, I mean, it's kind of like an obsessive compulsive thing. Before you go to bed, you do something to make it right, because you want to have things done before you go to bed, or you're just not going to sleep or something, because it, you know, kind of rules the nervous system, the Geminis and the Virgos, the Mercury does, you know. But whatever, and you want to, like, probably that's how you are going to learn something before you go to bed. You know, you probably want to sell something before you go to bed. I don't know. Whatever. But, like, when your Pluto's in Libra, when you isolate yourself, you don't really want to be alone. You want to have someone around. I mean, I know, like, we don't want to share anybody's space and stuff. We like to be in solitude and all that crap. But, like, yours is, like, you wouldn't mind or would mind or something, like, but, I mean, that's what I think. I think marriage is a freaking fraud. Marriage is only for people who want to, be in a foreign land or become a citizen somewhere, like in Australia or something. I mean, that's all marriage is good for. Yeah, and so, screw that. But your 8th house is in a Leo. That means that you could die of a heart problem or something, but you'll be famous after you're dead. So how are you going to be famous now and celebrate and be in that glory of, you know, being famous now? I don't know. it means that you'll be, you'll reach fame, be really fame after death. That's really sad. So, and when I told you your 8th house is in Leo, the death, doing a heart stuff, you said it was a history in your family, so I hope that your heart's taken care of. I don't know, to prolong your life, hopefully. I don't know. That's a very serious thing to talk about, is the 8th house and stuff. But okay, whatever. And you in dramatic situations, darkness and despair, you'll be pretty dramatic, I suppose. And sex life in 8th house, Leo, exotic, multiple orgasms, hello, attention, other people's money. Your Saturn's in Cancer, so, and it's in the 8th house, so your father might have passed away. No, it's not. It's in the 7th house. I'm so sorry. You probably like attract people that are like your father. Your shadow self is the 7th house, which is ruled by Libra. Your Saturn is in Cancer, and it's actually in retrograde. That's the inner self that you need to work on, or having challenges with, or something about your home and your comfort zone, and being a mother, and having a family, being a mother, being your own mothering, nourishing person. Like it's a review of what has been missed on lessons that you learned when it's in retrograde. But it will give you a home and then take it away from you. Like your father probably, you probably had to be the mom of your own dad or something. You probably had a home from him and it was taken away from you or something, or from your mom. And it is in the 7th house of relationships. You'll attract people that are like your father, and you will see everybody different from you that is like a Cancer sign or whatever, and you'll be like, you might not like them, but you keep on attracting them or something, and you're secretly kind of like them or something in a way. And like, because you're more serious than those Cancer and silly, goofy, slow people or something, whatever. And then you'll have a beautiful heart because your 5th house is in Taurus, even though it's probably gonna hopefully not kill you. 8th house Leo. Okay, your North Node is in Sagittarius. You're meant to gather the knowledge of being a guru, and it's in the 11th house, which is the social media thing and friends. You're meant to, and this is what you're lacking, but you're here to gain this through your whole life. And yeah, so astrology is part of it, part of your purpose, and teaching stuff like this. I mean, it just get something good out of your life, and the ego, or boost your ego, is just part of the, I guess, and futuristic trendsetter person. Your Lilith is in the 2nd house, and so is your Jupiter, your luck, higher learning, expansion. Your Jupiter's in Pisces, seems psychic indicator. Yeah, it's in the 2nd house of possessions and Aquarius. You probably gain your financial security and value through your friends, who knows, but they probably help you in ways you didn't know, and you means that you could be a really good klepto, because you'd probably get away with things like that, which is not cool, or but who knows, you would acquire like a lot of things. Like someone will be like, oh, here, take a seat, and you'll be like, I don't mind if I do, and steal it. That's my impression of a Taurus. Because the 2nd house is ruled by Taurus, and food and stuff. So you'd be just lucky with food. That's funny. In creative ways and talented. Maybe you'll be a cook or something, who knows, but, good at that stuff. Or health, um, things for other people or something like that. I don't know. And, like herbs for other people that you'll learn about and didn't know, and just like start learning medical treatments for other people or something. And probably lucky with a different, I don't know. You have Uranus and Scorpio, and it's in your midheaven, so you'll have an unusual job or way to make income or something like that. Yeah. Your life lessons is you could have a marriage and a divorce. Lessons, opportunities to be married, and all that jazz, which is just whatever. And then, your Neptune is in Sagittarius in the 11th house. No. Yeah. So, and your Mars in Scorpio, your Neptune in Sagittarius, and your North Node, life purpose, are all in the 11th house, Scorpion. And here came. So, those are where you put your focus. And Neptune, cameras and spiritual stuff, whatever, or mind altering stuff, or whatever is in there. With your friends, social media. Oh my god. It's time to play with something older, not like hair lips and headbands. Just kidding. Okay, so your crowns and Aries, your identity, how you come across, approach, and what you do. That's interesting. Ceres is in Pisces. It's what people come to you for when they want to heal, and you have this ability to be psychic and to be nourishing in a way that deeper than other people, and like just a chameleon. Like, I forgot what I talk about with Ceres and the Pisces is the ruler of the feet. It's compassion that you could show for other people, whatever, that just like they're looking for that in you, which even if you're coming off maybe as a serious person, like it's like, they might walk on, well, they don't have to walk on eggshells. They can see that there's Lilith and Aquarius there, that you had your own internal way of figuring out that like this is not like a narcissist thing that I'm going to you're going to shine around or whatever. Oh my god, this is taking too long. This can take so long to upload. But like a friendly thing, whatever. Oh my god. Okay, your Palace is in Aquarius. Oh, your creative projects is with your friends and social media and stuff like that. Your Juno is in Pisces, so a marriage partner is like a soulmate thing. It's so cool. Your Vista is in Sagittarius. You already have this knowledge, learning of stuff, and expansion of things, ways of traveling, I suppose. I don't know. Your gift, your fortune is in Sagittarius. That's crazy. I'm taking too long winded in this. And I don't know. Well, also, like, you can be this detective of things with your friends and stuff about a bunch of, well, just like anybody, philosophies and talks and stuff, and you're probably really like good writer and stuff about how to explain things in your positions and just how you are. I don't know. Your imagination is really wild and cool that you could be serious about or whatever. I don't know. La-di-da patience and good stuff and determined. Sounds like cruel intentions. Okay, I guess I'm done. I don't know how to end this or to begin this. I'm a Pisces. I don't know. But that's the story of that's the glory of love. I don't know. I think that's what I'm going to say about that. I'm missing a few things that I wanted to say, but I don't know. Oh well and oh seashells. Okay, toodles.